Good day, humanoids. It's me, Jaime, here with vlog number 50 at the wonderful Corn Tortilla Press World Headquarters, located in Northern California, the Bay Area. And I am going to talk today, just for a moment, I'm going to spew at you an answer of questions I get. And I actually got one online recently, too. And every cartoonist gets asked this. Always, it's just part of the shtick. And today's question, or the question I often get, is who is my influences or biggest influence in cartooning? And there's no one influence. I mean, there's really not much one of anything in life. I mean, you don't probably even I know I don't realize half the influences of your life that come down the pike, you know. But neither here nor there. We're talking about cartoonists now. A very brief. I grew up not reading superhero comics. I tried. I started actually the only one I really kind of got into of all the superhero comics was the Fantastic Four. For some reason, I don't know why. And but my best friend, the poet, I'm going to drop a name, Avery E.D. Burns, who I'm still pals with. We've been buddies since we were 10 years old. He was really into comics. I mean, he collected them. He knew the whole Marvel universe, and he only liked a couple DC guys. And I, learned a lot through him. But my stuff was more Casper the Friendly Ghost and Hot Stuff and all the Harvey comics, if you will. I also inherited a stack of maybe 50 Disney comics that were all drawn by Carl Barks and wonderful cartoonists. But these were all in Spanish. But they were still cool. I mean, I could read Spanish, so it was still Disney. And then I also, from the same person, was a cousin, I inherited even more Sad Sack comics. Those were in English. And I think Sad Sack might be part of the Harvey world. I'd have to look that one up. And not particularly greatly drawn. And the stories were, they were, I was a little kid. And that's what I was into in Mad Magazine. That was my universe, pretty much. And then I got sent down every summer. I would go to LA, East LA, where my mom was raised, and I'd spend summers down there. And one year I got sent to North County, San Diego, from one of the family members that had moved down to San Diego years before. Her and her husband actually invested in rental properties, but that's neither here nor there. And so they lived in North County. So I got sent down there one summer, came back home for school. Then the next summer I went down, and it was arranged, not with my decision, that I would stay. So I did a whole school year there, and then bookended the next summer. And then my mom got guilty, and I came back up north. But while I was down there, I moved down with my hair short, dippity dude back, and creased khakis. And I came home almost 2 years later with long hair and surf trunks and the surf culture. I became a surfer, and I just don't mean like I just liked the look. I participated. I was like the little mascot of these older. One guy became a pro. Is Jeff somebody, Italian last name. He was really cool to me. And so that was my thing. And I read Surfer magazine. And I lived walking distance from one of the local surf shops. And one day in the pages of Surfer, I saw the comic that blew my little fourth grade mind. And that was Rick Griffin. And it was this comic right here. If you could see this, I'm going to try going somewhat slow, and hopefully you're seeing all this. I'm looking under here to make sure I'm doing this right. This comic right here was in the pages of Surfer, like 1970, 71, somewhere in there. And holy beans, it just blew my mind. And I, was already drawing every day, reading, like I said, comics and Mad. And I was, drawing my own little comics. And it's kind of funny that even as a fourth grader, here I am, well into my 50s, almost 60, I'm still doing it. I'm still drawing. And that comic right there set me off. And I saw for the first time that, these can be more than just ha-ha funny, or more than guys in their underwear with a cape flying around, or, ducks with no pants talking, whatever. It just really blew my mind. And that Rick Griffin, and I bought this book in the now defunct Borders Books. I used to go in there to see what they had to spew every now and then. And this, I think it was out of print then. This was on the shelf, one of them, and I bought it. Didn't even care how much. I just bought it. I was like, yep, this is coming home. And Rick was also known for Murph the Surf. See, I came into it backwards. I discovered him probably towards the end of his Surfer magazine affiliation, and he was also one of the Fillmore Five, the post artists. Makoso, him, the Spain Rodriguez, all those guys. So, and I even got to meet him in the 80s, 6 to 8 months before he passed away. I got to shake his hand and fanboy out for a minute. And the cool part was we didn't even talk about cartooning. We were talking about surfing and how longboards, they were just starting to make a comeback. Like I was just starting to ride one, goofing around on one. And, it was interesting. And then he sadly passed away in a motorcycle accident. Like I said, 6 to 8 months later. I was living in San Francisco then. I believe he was living in Petaluma, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Rick Griffin. So there you go. There's the answer. Oh man, so that's the one influence. Like I said, it's really hard to kind of pin everything down to one because there are other people, obviously, but I really favored him. And yeah, it's like trying to pick, your favorite band or something. There's just too many. And that's probably it. Doing the second cup of coffee. You guys probably noticed I'm not wearing a hat today. I'm decided to switch it up. So get the chrome dome. Hopefully the glare's not bugging you. And I'm gonna go back to drawing today. I finished the commission yesterday. You can't see it yet because it has to be in the hands of the owner before I can release it to the public. I had fun doing this one. I have to get his address today, and because the mail day's tomorrow. So go to my website, corntortillapress.com. Go in there, look around, poke around in there, and see if there's anything you like. Let me know, and I have Venmo, I have PayPal, and I'll send it out to you. Be sure you send me your snail mail address. Otherwise, support cartooning. Not just me. There's other people out there, and dig around. Other than that, I hope everybody's happy today. We did the grocery run this morning, 6 a.m. for everybody and ourselves. Got pretty much everything we wanted. Did it in record time without even trying. And now on to the rest of the day. So I hope your day is wonderful. If you have to go out, wear the mask, wash the hands, sanitize, don't touch anybody, stay a good distance away, don't lick anything, and please be kind to one another and to yourself. It's what you do. All right, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for encouraging this and keeping me going. Say something below if you want. See you tomorrow.